Today, I'll show you why a thief will skip your house if you do these things, turning an ordinary home into a small fortress in about 30 minutes. It's all about the 3-minute rule.
Oh, school. Most burglars don't pick the richest house, but the easiest one, and the front door is usually the first test point. If a few insane. In many homes, these screws only bite into the thin outer trim rather than the solid wall stud behind.
The longer one reaches deep into the stud inside the wall, effectively turning the frame into part of the structure instead of a decorative suggestion.
If you reinforce only the strike plate and ignore the hinges, a determined person can attack the hinge side and break in the same way.
You can use any rigid object, like a dowel, a broom handle, or a chair, to create an extra physical barrier.
Go, phase 1. Replace short screws at the strike plate and hinges with long ones. Add an improvised brace like a chair or wooden bar when at home.
Almost every house already has something like this. No special security product is required. The goal is not to make when the glass breaks, the tape holds many shards in place, creating a dangerous, flexible barrier that's hard to climb through without cuts and noise.
These details are invisible from the street, but felt immediately by anyone trying to climb through broken glass.
You should push your heaviest, rarely moved furniture, such as wardrobes, bookcases, or exercise machines.
Curtains are not just decoration, but a psychological barrier that hides how many people might be inside, whether there is a dog.
Phase 2 has turned the window from a weak spot into a sticky, noisy puzzle. Follow me to the sliding glass door at the back. Many modern homes use large sliding glass doors for convenience, but those doors are often the weakest link in the entire perimeter.
Any straight piece of wood or even an old broom handle
Cut to fit between the frame and the moving panel will physically block the door from opening. By creating a simple diagonal hole, you can drop a large nail or bolt through both parts of the frame whenever you go to bed or leave. This is an optional but surprisingly effective mind game, because anyone who grabs the handle suddenly feels something greasy and unpleasant. Burglars sometimes push a wire hook through the top of the door, snag this handle, and pull it, which disconnects the door from the motor, letting them lift it by hand. When you go to bed or leave for a trip, you can treat the opener like any other appliance and disconnect it completely, which kills any fancy trick involving
If you have a vehicle, you should park or when.
Or as anyone trying to force the door. We are not lying about security devices. Rather, we are encouraging potential intruders to do the risk math and walk away. This trick hints at a tall, strong person who works with heavy tools and might be inside. If your household already has such a person, just use their real boots. Music alone is not as effective as human voices because thieves are listening for signs that people are actually awake, moving, and able to call for help. Do not use perfectly regular on-off patterns that repeat at the exact same minutes every day.
Gravel is a cheap natural alarm because walking over it creates a surprisingly loud crunch, especially at night when everything is quiet.
This passive barrier does not bother neighbors or draw attention during the day, but silently punishes anyone trying to climb.
First, they have to step on loud gravel, then squeeze past tearing thorns, then smash taped glass, then fight heavy furniture. If time is limited, you should prioritize reinforcing this room right after the front door.
This is the heart of the small fortress inside your home. If you must retreat to this room, you don't want to waste time searching the house. You want to slam the door, lock it. Now, let's talk about a family code word, a harmless phrase like pineapple storm or blue bread. When anyone shouts that code,
we've covered 7 phases: the front door, windows, sliding door, garage, psychological tricks, surroundings, and your safe room.
Longer screws, a brace chair, taped windows, heavy furniture, gravel, thorny plants, fake dog signs, big boots, radio voices, time lights, a stronger garage, and a stock safe room.
Tighten screws, tape glass, move heavy furniture, insert a wooden bar, drill a small hole, tie the emergency. These measures are not meant to make you live in fear, but to give you a sense of control inside your own home.
If you imagine yourself as a thief searching for quick, quiet entry, this house clearly advertises.
Thank you for staying to the end of why thieves will skip your house if you do these things. Because intruders always search for the easiest, fastest target.